Welcome back to the Road Crew. We find our
Trying to
daring
kill somebody.
adventurers. We find our
Yep,
daring adventurers in
on accident.
at Dragon Spear Castle. They have camped out and are kind of in hiding at the local mill, where for flour, um, where this is not down the road, but not from the local tavern, where Tim killed somebody. Straight up murdered him.
Yeah, I
No
know, and I've been
mercy.
feeling bad about it for 2 weeks now.
I mean, we've killed a lot of people, but this was arguably an innocent man just trying to relax and enjoy his dinner.
Shouldn't have spilled my milk.
Yes. Otherwise, this was quite an entertaining bar fight that was, I don't remember people's names, so put forth by Treon after stirring the pot. Everybody managed to escape in one form or another. Uh, some people under the cover of disguise, some people under the cover of magic. Um, well, magical poofing that I'm now over there. And some people with just their damn scary, terrifying ways. They had settled in for the night, took turns on watch, and find themselves at a nice dawn. It is a little misty this morning. Certainly better than what it was the last couple of days, where you've been trudging through the basically wasteland of the fields heading towards Dragon Spear. But now you guys are here. It's the morning. Your donkey and cart are up at the shop, and the everybody is looking for who killed this man. Where'd the ice cream come from?
It's been there the whole time, dude.
Oh, okay.
Downstairs.
No, I know, but I didn't know if you made it a cone yourself at home or you purchased it from somewhere. Oh,
Making room in the freezer.
very nice. Very nice. So, with that being said, uh, shit, did I take a note of who's doing watch? Does anybody who remember who did last watch?
I think it was Axel.
Yeah, I think I did middle watch
Uh, okay.
or second watch.
I didn't. Okay. I have other notes for other things. Um, so Dawn arrives, and I will take third watch then in that case.
My
Say we
notes
did.
weren't detailed. They were just Tim killed a man on accident.
Tim, accident. The dice, maybe not so much.
So Tim, oh Brandon. So I found dice that have no numbers.
I know.
Those are
I've
perfect.
sent that to you before, and you're like, you were banned from. You are not allowed to bring those. You are not allowed to buy those. You banned me from buying
Well,
those.
you can buy them, you just can't use them. What'd you roll? Nothing. But anyways, so then I don't know. Geez, you just got to go right into role playing then. Oh shit! Fuck. Okay. uh, it's dawn already. They look so peaceful and quiet sleeping. I better unset the alarm here. Go around and set it. Oh, who do I want to wake up? There. I'm gonna walk over and hey Tim,
Huh?
Tim,
Huh?
you need to wake up. It's dawn. We need to get going.
Okay. That's probably the most
Okay.
gentle wake up I've had in months.
Sorry, I'm trying to
He
keep
pulls out his
quiet because
pistol.
I've noticed outside that there's a lot more guards than there were when we got in here. They seem to be doing patrols a lot more frequent. I don't know who they're looking for exactly, but I think we should be cautious. And
Yeah, I messed up.
so I would, if I were you, I'd recommend use your changeling form and turn into somebody else that nobody's seen before. Perhaps I don't remember seeing anybody that looked Dragonborn-ish or Goliath-ish, so you might want to consider something like that.
In the back of his mind, he goes, "Sorry, Texos," and changes some clothes that he has in his pack because he has a costume stuff, and turns into Texos and something not
And
so
I'm gonna
stretchy that'll
go.
just fit.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go over to
I'm just gonna do this over Steven's
Avril.
screen right now. Oh crap! There's two Stevens run right there. Okay, I don't have to see him looking at me anymore.
Hey, Avril.
Oh
Avril, wake up.
crap! I moved my hand. He was literally looking into my
I,
eyes.
I have no idea what's going on because everyone's voice is like cutting out.
I'm turning into
Oh,
you
no.
currently to hide myself.
Well, Texas, not Treon.
Yeah, Texos. You're old you.
Avril, can you you know what? You're a bird. It'd probably be bad if you had woke up the cat.
Treon?
Avril, go wake up the dwarf. I'll go wake up the Treon.
I like myself up.
Steven, if you didn't understand, I'm turning into Texos.
Oh, hell no!
Just to travel, not to fight, not to do anything stupid. Because he knows how much that Texos will mysteriously reappear to slaughter him if I
Texas hears about this shit when he comes. Hey, if Texas hears about this when he comes back, if he comes back, he go beat the shit out of you. You know that, right?
By now.
I mean, Tim's
Hey,
probably gonna
Texas
forget that
did
he's a
not ban
Dragonborn and just start stealing stuff.
Brovos did. Texos did not.
It's true.
Avril, how do you wake up Jasper?
Hello. Wake up. Hello.
What? Oh, is it morning already?
Tickle his nose with my feather.
Can I roll for snot?
Oh, please do.
Sure, roll Constitution. A
Um,
low roll will be gross. A high roll will be nothing.
you're probably safe. That is a 7. Well, is this a saving throw or just con?
Just straight con.
11.
So you sneeze a little bit, and like a light mist covers your hand there, Avril.
Ooh.
Ooh, morning dwarf missed.
He's got some fierce morning breath, by the way. Smells lightly of juniper.
Sounds true to character.
I walk over to Treon. I kick you in your feet. Treon, wake up. Sir, we gotta get going. Gotta get out of here as quietly as possible. There's a lot of guards. Okay.
Tim. Oh, at this point, Tim doesn't know that he killed a man, does he?
Oh no, he knows. He pulled the dagger out of his eyeball and watched him die.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he just left him like bleeding.
No, he tried. He tried to have Jasper heal him, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I was gonna have a startling revelation for him, and
Yeah. I don't
Well,
know
at
if
that
you
point,
know,
he's a body, so you
daggers
just
is
have to
this
cast
long and
mending.
it goes deep into your head.
Actually, technically, did Jasper ever tell Tim he was unsuccessful in reviving him?
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
pretty sure my
Okay.
words were, Tim, I can't heal dead.
Oh yeah, that's true. You did say that. You're right.
that sounds about verbatim.
Yeah. Uh, okay, so somebody has to go get the animals. The rest of us, well, somebody has to get the animals in the cart and get out of here. The rest of us should probably figure out how to sneak out of here without being discovered. I think really the only person who has to worry the most is Tim. But we should probably get out of here before the operations of the morning start and lock up the door before we leave. So, who can get the animals?
Oh, I'll go get them.
Perfect. All right.
I'll go with the dwarf.
All right. Yeah, they're pretty well intimidated by you, so that should be all right. Yeah, I watched that shit. That was pretty interesting watching them all just kind of back away from you. Well, good luck. Hold on, I gotta double check something really quick. I think I have this spell. I don't remember if I have this spell. I do not. I have the opposite of that spell. Okay. I thought I had Bless. No, I have Bane.
Do I know that? I have Bless.
I was gonna cast it on you guys so that way to like help you out if you came across something to help get you out of
Please.
situations. But
Jasper and Treon, we got this.
All right. I'll be back. I'm still listening though. It's gonna be a minute.
okay. So I'm gonna go on ahead. I'm kind of super fucking obvious. I mean, 7 foot tall hippo. Yeah. So I'm gonna go on ahead. I want to stick to the back streets and work my way out to the southern gate, which I don't think there was a gate in the north side either. So we just have to get through town and get out of town, and then should be okay after that. But I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna have to make some stealth checks because I'm gonna try and be sneaky.
Hmm.
Okay, that's much better. Okay, and 4. Okay, so I snuck out just barely, skin of my ass, uh, without any drawing any attention. Averill, how are you progressing to leave? Proceeding to leave.
Sorry, what?
So I snuck out of town and headed south. Um, Treon and
Oh, yeah.
Jasper are going to go get the cart, and the rest of us were going to sneak out south, out of town.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the same thing as I did last time. Sky Self, human. Just a
Okay.
check.
Okay. You still have bird feet. So give me. So I'll only make you do 2 because it's 4 rolls to get out of town, but I'll make you only do 2 because you're disguised. But that's to compensate for doing it at advantage. So give me two stealth rolls,
All right, coming up.
and you need a 15 or better to get out.
That's a 12.
Okay. And then another one. It's still 2.
19.
Okay. All right. So your average is just over 15. So uh, you're good. You just make it out of town without anybody noticing bipedal bird feet. They're quite large. Tim, Oh, Tim. Oh, speaking of Tim, my actual brother Tim, he graduated from his um, training, and now he's a peace officer for the California State Corrections Department of Corrections. So,
Right on.
Hey,
yep. Okay. Because he's also disguised, so he'll get the advantage of the disguise. Um, but just wait for Brandon.
you might want to clarify on that message. You don't want him to roll a 2 on the stealth check. He needs to roll 2 rolls. You might want to clarify that.
Yeah.
Because you never know, he might roll now.
Yeah.
No, Bill. God bless that man and the cow pen in the sky.
Ooh, 21. Tim should use the digital roller more often. Oh, nope, 7.
Oh. Oh. Those are awful.
First one's good.
Ah, 14. Tim fails his stealth check. Shit. Okay.
Looks like we're doing a jailbreak.
So, Tim, you're noticed by somebody who runs back into town. Uh, as you're almost to the exit, you're noticed by somebody. It's like, wait a minute, I don't recognize this Dragonborn. I don't remember seeing him from last night at all. And they run back into town thinking that there's somebody here that's not supposed to be. Um, you can try and convince them that you're not uh, here to do bad things. Yes. They're like, oh shit, it's a Dragonborn. I don't recognize this guy. And they say it out loud and run back into town. You're at the edge of town, basically. So you can either run out of town or you can run or try to convince the guy to not go. Okay. Roller persuasion roll. Um, and you got to beat a 16.
Nice.
All right.
That's like with a plus 12, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That's let the man have his moment in the sun. Damn. Target a motherfucker, why don't you? Jesus.
Oh, like the guy stops and turns around as you're giving your spiel that I wasn't there last night. I didn't have anything to do with it. He looks at you and is like, yeah, you're probably just another traveler passing through town, anyways. So I don't think that. You're fine. Just go on. And so you make your way out of town, and you meet up with Avril and Axel as they're a little ways outside of town, maybe a few hundred yards. Um, woohoo! All right. Um, so the two who went back, are you guys going to try and like be stealthy about it? Or you're just gonna like nonchalant walk over there and go get the stuff, or what's your plan?
Jasper's idea is to nonchalant walk over there and punch anybody that gets in his way.
Okay.
Treon likes that plan and wholeheartedly supports it.
So as you guys are walking, you see a set of 3 guards. They're walking in the opposite direction of you, and the 3 guards they see you, and they see Treyon, and they move to the other side, as far away from you guys. They were in the middle of the road. They moved to the far side and continue on past you guys. Looking at Treyon, it's like, um, but you get over to the fucking horse place. Can't think what it's called. The stable, and there's several guards there too. You notice that the
Stable?
cart in and around the stable. Well, the stable's across the way from the tavern that you guys were at. So there's several guards there. One of them says, "Hold, what's your business?"
Man, I love a
He's
plus 12.
addressing both of you.
My business is to go collect my damn bear.
Bear. He turns around. Oh, bear. Yes. Okay.
I would telepathically tell him to start growling.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. I don't want any problems with the bear. We don't need bear problems here. So, you guys are able to get past the barricade. Oh, that was
How
not
long you been
intended.
waiting to say that one?
No, because it was just like the people, the guards are just kind of creating a wall ish around, but so, anyways, you get over to the stable. A woman approaches you and it's like, "What's your business?"
I'm here to get Waffles and Ursa.
Okay, you spent the night. I don't remember how much. How much did they say it was?
I think it was 2 copper.
That seems a lot low for a bear and a donkey.
They were scared of the bear.
No. The bear has actually been rather docile and not done anything, and the donkey's been eating
Oh,
a lot.
thanks for letting me know. I'll have words with him.
She looks at you and says, I can speak with animals. And your bear didn't say much. It just says, "I'm waiting for my master. I am to be calm." Okay. So,
I don't think I've ever heard an animal talk like that.
Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go?
Ursa is a good bear. Where is his treat?
Yeah.
George don't move so good no more.
Old school.
And Aiden's just like, what are y'all doing? We're showing our age, and he's showing his youth.
I feel like it's natural, but there's definitely a few jokes that I don't get.
It's a
So
old
far.
Looney Tunes cartoon bit.
Very old.
Like, very, very old.
Which way did they go, George? Which
So
way did they go?
the lady says it's 1 silver per animal. So your 2 copper is a little short. You need 8 more for the animal. For the
2 silver. My mistake. Here you go.
Actually, Tim forks over the silver since he's
Oh,
got.
cool.
You're not there.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah, he's not.
Oh dang!
You escaped. Remember? Where were you? Taking a dump? Jeez, dude.
You're You're running like a little biatch.
Okay.
I did say I
I
had
would
to be away
also
for a minute.
also gonna give her 2 copper on the house.
Uh,
My mistake.
Thank you. You see her. She pulls up a small bag of feed. It's like, this is the last bit of bear feed we have, but it's more of a snack than anything. So she plops that in and says, go ahead, have a good day." And she
You
pulls
too.
out this like massive cigarette, lights it. And it's like, oh, I don't get paid enough for this shit.
And on that note, I would telepathically tell Ursa to start crapping as he's walking out.
She looks over and says like,
Oh, you must not have been let out this morning.
she looks over and you just
Oh my
feel this
God.
like sad depression come over you. Go ahead and both of you guys give me charisma saving throws.
Okay. You get an extra +5 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Me,
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
guys
do
are.
it. I'm just standing there, sat on the damn donkey back up.
So that's
Oh,
a 12
it's not. It's like an aura effect. It's everybody in what you get.
yeah, 12 plus 14, so 26.
All right. What? Chris.
17.
Yeah, you guys are both okay. The plus
add
5
plus
did
5.
help.
Okay, 22.
Yeah, because it was an 18 that you had to beat. Um,
Plus 5.
yeah. So you feel this sadness come over you of just like overwhelming depression, but it doesn't really affect you much at all. But it's just like, man, just you just feel like sad just a little bit, but you're not sure where it came from. You know, you see the woman kind of walk over and pick up a shovel, and it's just like grumbling all the way. You get your animals hooked up uh, and head out of town.
Or at least fruit fly for now.
Takes you a few minutes, you know, because you have to walk back into town and drive out. Um, but you arrive over. You arrive on the outskirts of town, and you find the 4 guys standing around. You see a dragonborn, a human, and a 7 foot tall hippo. Just kind of hanging out uh, off just off the road. You guys gonna stop and let us in, or are we gonna have to do a run and jump?
Run and jump.
Oh, son of a
Looking
bitch.
at him and I'm like, all right, I know you. Who the fuck are these two?
I'm assuming that's Tim and Avero. They looked funny when I found them last night, too. Oh, Texas is gonna murder your ass.
He said Dragonborn, so I went Dragonborn. I figured he would not mind. I'm trying to do the best I could. I can't get as low as you, Steven.
You could have chosen the form of that one we killed in the, human meat factory.
Then I literally would die next time I see him.
Oh, okay.
Because you know he would find out.
Okay. So I'm gonna I'm gonna run up and jump in the back of the cart. Acrobatics seems like the right roll for that. Oh, jeez, Louise. Oh no.
Stop the cart.
Yeah, I would have stopped the cart.
When he's jumping in, right? Right when he jumps in?
Yeah, probably would have worked out that way.
Yes.
You guys stop the cart. I do a running jump into the cart. It's like, whoop, poof.
Ja-
Oh,
Jasper would turn around and be like, I see you can't tell when I'm joking yet.
Tim just kind of saunters up and climbs up. It's like, oh.
You just see
this
the
is easy
slightest
going
bit of hand pick up and. Oh, fuck! I broke the cart. I'm looking up the thing. I was like, "There's a hole here that wasn't there before." I'm just looking out the side of the cart right now.
You got the bloody mending spell. You fix it. No problem.
I know I can fix it, but I broke it with my head. I need a minute. Anyways, let's get this fucking show on the road.
I wasn't talking about the cot. I was talking about your head.
I see the finger go back up again.
Yes, I'm very much aware I'm number one.
Steven, give me a Texos just to remind me. It's been a bit.
Do what?
Give me Texos voice just for a second, just to remind me.
It's just a really deep voice. That's all it is.
All right, I'll see if I can go lower. Well played, Mike. Well played.
Okay. So, as you're progressing down the road, you notice a strange, shiny object in the middle of the road, and it looks like the road kind of splits and bears to one direction and the other. It looks like the path of the carts has split up somewhat. As you're approaching, you notice that whatever this is, it's strangely shiny. Seems to be reflecting the sunlight off the road, off of it. The Jasper and whoever is facing forward would like to give a perception check.
I'll give one. Tim's always got a head on a swivel right now.
That is a
Sure.
dirty 20.
All right.
Hold on.
Dirty 20 as well.
That's a straight with a side ball. I don't see anything. That's an 8. I see the hand in front of my face.
Tim's just like, oh, it's bright.
The reflection. That reflection's right on my eye.
It is quite shiny. Now it's been a couple of hours since you guys started down the road. As you're approaching it, you notice that it looks like a fork, like a giant 10-foot tall fork.
A literal fork in the road.
Huh,
Yes.
I've always wanted a trident.
Wait, is it a fork or a spork?
It's a fork.
Hey, that was an excellent weapon that dude made.
So the paths diverge at this point. Which path are you going to take?
Which path has more consistent grooves from carts? And like
They look about the same.
about the same. Okay.
I do divine sense. Which way smells better?
They both smell like dirt.
Does anyone have a bloody map?
I was about to ask Jasper, do you have a map of this place too?
I don't know. Does Jasper have a map of the Sword Coast? No. Does Jasper remember going this way before because of his wanderer feat?
It's been so long.
Which direction do we need
I mean-
to head?
I know everybody says
Been a
an
while.
elephant never forgets, but loxodons are dicks, and dwarves are way more consistent. So
Wait, what about our two new friends? Have y'all been this direction before?
I wasn't planning on coming on this direction. No.
What about the other guys?
Jasper's probably
Oh,
just
I'm in the
humming,
back. I'm not.
and he's like, to the left, to the left.
I don't
On his
remember there
bagpipes?
being a
Oh
fork.
yeah.
Jasper, stop the cart for a minute.
Sure thing.
God, I wonder what that sounds like.
I get out, pick up a couple rocks, and I throw them in both directions just in case, just to see if anything happens. And then, actually, I pick up 3. One goes directly at the fork.
Okay, so you throw one, and it just goes and lands in the mud on the right side. On the left side, you throw one, and it goes and lands in the mud. And then you throw one, and it hits the fork, goes ding, ding, and rings for a good 12 seconds.
Okay.
Let's see. If I wanted to judge the quality of the steel based on the
Let's just go
ping,
right.
what kind of a roll would that be?
Ooh.
Intelligence or wisdom? Probably wisdom.
I'll go with wisdom.
Now, just out of
Nope.
curiosity, can I roll for perception to see if I hear anything odd about the ping?
Sure.
So I rolled a 10. I'm like, yeah, that's metal.
You've seen steel before, and this looks like it might probably be stainless.
Okay, that dice is too big. All right.
No, you're no. Mike's like, yeah, that's heavy metal.
All right, I got get in there. There we go.
That's what she said.
24.
Yeah, it sounded like like the clang of very 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 large fork.
Well, just making sure like it didn't sound abnormal or something like maybe some undertones, like voice or anything like that. I don't know. I have a talking sword on my hip. You know.
And I'd be like, hey, Axel, you've got detect magic or something, right?
Yeah, hold on.
Jasper, what about your good and evil?
I already did my sniff, and he said that everything smells like dirt.
Even the fork?
Hold on. It takes 10 minutes for me to cast this fucking thing. Give me a minute.
What do those goggles do again?
I don't know, but I thought you'd have a lot more fun with them than I would.
I don't remember.
Oh, it's got the identify spell.
Yeah, not. I cast detect magic after 10 minutes. And you guys are just fucking waiting there for 10 minutes. What are you guys doing in that time?
Wait a second. I have dice.
I'm gonna scout out the right fork.
I'm gonna mess around with my lantern that I've had forever, since I've never really messed with it.
What's your lantern for?
Hold on, let me get to it. Whoop. Gotta find it again.
Okay, Jasper's probably just going like eeny, meeny, miny, mo on the
Not that.
fork in the road.
Lantern of Revealing.
Okay.
When lit, the hooded lantern burns for 6 hours on 1 pint of oil, shedding bright light in a 30-foot radius. Dim light for additional 30 feet. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they are in lantern's bright light. You can use an action to lower the hood, reducing the light to dim light in a 5-foot radius.
The real question: does Tim have oil?
I was assuming there was at least 1 load of oil in there.
It has oil in it, but he doesn't have another lot of oil. Ooh.
Yeah, so we'll just be messing around with that, just kind of seeing what it does since he hasn't messed with it yet. kind of walk
Having
around. See what
witnessed Tim, I guess I see Tim doing this, right?
Yeah.
I've got a flask of oil. I'm gonna hand it to him. Hey, Tim, take a swig of this.
swig.
I.
I'm not allowed to drink alcohol right now.
Oh, you're right. I forgot. Sorry. Have you taken your medicine today?
Oh crap! No, I take my morning pills. Open up Wednesday.
All right. So so as the tech magic comes up, I see it has enchantment. There's some sort of enchantment on it. Yeah, that's all I'm getting out of it. But it only seems to be like at the base of it where the forks are in the ground.
Um.
Tim looks over. Do you have your hammer?
Did you lose a piece of your brain in that bar brawl, Tim?
No, I was thinking maybe you just like hit the thing with your hammer and see if anything happens. Last metal thing you hit with that hammer, it did something pretty cool. I don't know.
Sure.
Tim doesn't know what the hammer does.
Does a 24 hit a fork?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna say I'm doing this two-handed to really show it off to Tim.
Okay.
It's not super impressive. That's 11 points of bludgeoning.
It literally sounds like somebody took an entire case of silverware and has dumped it in the slowest way possible so that it all falls real slow. It just, but it doesn't seem to affect it in any way, shape, or form.
That was weird.
Tim's gonna just be like, "All right."
Well, it does. It does make a loud dong noise,
Tim's
but
like,
it sounds like all of the silverwares.
Tim walks up and attempts to pull the fork out of the road.
It's a 10-foot tall fork, mind you.
I'm a Texo-sized person now, so I'm only about 4 feet shorter than that.
Oh yeah, you can hold on to yours. Yeah, your disguised self wears off after an hour, but you just get to stay out where the hell you want. Okay. Go ahead and give me a strength check
All right.
or athletics to try and pull this thing out.
A strength check or athletics?
Yes.
Oh, athletics because I got advantage.
Why do you have advantage?
I don't know. I just do. Oh, because of the lycanthropy?
Okay, you're welcome to try.
Okay. So that's going to be a dirty 20.
All right. Try as you might, it budges none whatsoever.
It won't come up, but it also didn't do anything to me. So
It feels slightly warm from the heat, from the sunlight on it.
that would be normal. Did you say that you could see stuff coming from the bottom of it?
Yeah, I said that I saw that there was some sort of enchantment coming from the bottom of it around the fork where it meets the dirt.
I don't know. I can't pick it up, so and it didn't do anything to me, so it, you know.
Jasper's gonna walk over with the goggles on that Tim gave him and like touch the bottom of the fork where it meets the ground for a minute and use the identify spell.
Okay. Yeah, it's a German-made stainless steel fork.
What's the magical glue holding it in the ground?
identify, I don't think would identify that.
No?
But it just looks like there's some sort of enchantment that is attaching this to the ground.
Anybody have a shovel?
I don't think Jasper does.
Wish. Came in handy a while ago.
Huh?
I mean, probably have a little one for like burying poop in the woods, but not for digging out a giant fork. Okay, Jasper wants to see if he's worthy and or if he can be king of the troll claws. So this is a also dirty 20 strength check.
Try as you might, it doesn't move, bend, or give any quarter to your efforts.
Jasper, want to try together?
No.
You guys, I got a feeling this is just a big ass fork that's stuck in the road.
Okay. Should we go left or right?
Hey, Axel. Don't you have like a chainsaw? Could you cut this off above where the spell is gluing it to the road?
Hold on, let me see what I got.
Or welding
No,
torch?
I don't have anything at all. Well, I do have something that might work, and I pull out a stick of dynamite.
But
I like the way you think.
I don't know what that tube is, but before you do something with it, Tim, wasn't your sword just cutting through trees like paper?
It was.
Tim's gonna look at the sword and be like, "You want to try?"
You want a piece of this?
You hear back from the sword is like, try what?
Well, you want to try to
Can
cut
you-
this fork out of the road?
Can you cut through quality German steel?
Oh, it's a fork. Maybe.
All right, the sword's down. Let's give it a try.
Jasper backs the hell up.
And Tim's going to try to cut it as close to the base as possible.
All right, roll an attack.
And just because he's gonna try to think of try to recreate how angry he was by thinking of all the sad angry things and what he's done to mess up recently.
Okay.
All right, I gotta get back to my.
Don't forget about your depression about killing that innocent guy.
That's what I'm talking about.
He's not upset about that. He's still upset about the milk
With
that's
a
spilled.
23. Slice.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The 33 will hit. It's not gonna slice it because it doesn't slice exactly. So a 23 will hit. Roll for damage.
All right. So I also have the force damage on here now.
Yep.
1d6 force damage. Now the question is, my sword has a 1d8 plus 2 and a 1d10 plus 2. What's that?
One-handed or two-handed?
One-handed, two-handed.
Oh, absolutely going two-handed. I guess that's a new feature. All right. All right. What's a d8? D10. Plus a d6. So the d10 is that plus.
So I need the damage by magical, non-magical, and
Right,
what
that's
type
what
of
I'm doing
magical
first.
it is.
So
Okay.
the slicing damage, the sword damage itself would be, or slashing would be a total of 7. And
Okay.
the force damage would be a total, it's just a straight d6, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's 4.
4. Okay.
So 7 and 4.
Okay. make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Mm.
Forgot about my hammer's fire earlier, so there would have been 7 points of fire damage too.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
So when you hit it with the fire damage, you see the fire come up the side of it and just kind of dissipates.
That'd be a 19.
Ooh. So you hit with all your might, and your sword flies out of your hand, and you hear in your head a scream of pain from
Was
the
it
sword.
Tim's like, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap, oh crap. Runs to go get
And
the
you
sword.
just hear it go, ah!
Tim goes and picks it up and is like, what was that? What happened? Are you okay?
He's all like, all you hear is like, don't hit that again. And you take all of that force damage that it dealt.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. So, just the force damage?
Just the force damage. No.
Okay, so
Your sword took all the other physical damage.
oh dang. All right, so and it's force damage, so I actually took the full damage on that. My hands are like ah.
You
like,
look at your sword. You look at your sword, and there's an indentation in it from where you hit.
I am so sorry. Is there a way I can fix that?
So now you roll your damage at disadvantage.
I don't like you anymore.
So that means take 1d8 or 1d10 and roll 2 of them and take the lowest until you can fix your sword.
Tim's like,
or figure out how to fix your sword.
Have you had this happen before? Is this new?
Normally,
all he says is like, "Ow, I'll get back to you. I need a little bit."
I'm assuming Tim's hands are kind of
sounds like an old
when you
man.
hit a baseball.
Now,
wrong.
the voice isn't the normal voice. It sounds kind of like an old man. It's like, oh, yeah, we'll get it figured out. Just I need time.
Why do you sound different?
I hurt.
Gotta go find some undead.
I hurt a lot. You. Oh.
Would you like some undead?
No. I don't know right now. Just put me away, please. So the strange thing is that all the rest of you guys heard the conversation. It hasn't happened before because the sword flew out of your hands.
Huh. Damn. I didn't know that thing had vocal cords.
But y'all heard that?
Does your sword
Yeah.
talk?
Yeah, it's talked to me for a while now.
As I'm tossing
Still
Tim
trying
a
to wait
whetstone.
on a name. Hasn't given me its name yet.
About Chippy.
It doesn't like when I give it names. It hurts me when I give it names.
Maybe the third time's a charm, Tim.
No.
Would it hurt you if I gave it a name?
Probably. It doesn't feel like talking right now. It wants to nap.
Yeah, it sounded like I got kicked in the balls.
yeah, it did.
That fork must be stronger than your sword. We need a shovel.
I got dynamite. I can try to blow it up.
Tim's like,
Good.
yes.
I don't know the first one, but I do know blow up. Go for it, big man.
Is that a new cantrip?
All right.
As
No. And
I pull the cart
hey,
like ahead and off to the side.
Well played, Steven.
I say, so I say, Drayon, remember that one time when we blew up the one building?
Bro, you're talking to air. You're talking to air. I said before
He's
you started
scouting.
ritual casting that damn spell, I went down the right hand path.
Oh, I don't remember that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no,
I
I walked down that
apologize.
way a while ago to scout.
Okay. Uh, so you're scouting. Your walking speed is how fast?
60.
Fucking shit, dude.
He's
Monk.
a cat,
Okay.
dude.
With I think the mobile feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get down on all
Uh,
fours.
So
Oh shit!
you
I actually do
travel
have the mobile
and
feet. I thought I was joking. I was just joking about that.
no, you get down pretty far. You get down probably I'd say a few thousand feet in this path. Um, feels like it's about half a mile. And you come across a massive, absolutely massive spoon. Looks exactly like the fork, but it's a spoon. Uh, also embedded in the road. And then you look at, and the road is on the other side of the spoon. So this is like the dividing thing seems to be nothing more than like some bushes and some small bushes and some grass, but very well maintained. But yeah, you find this massive spoon. You look on the other side of the spoon, and there's the road going the other way, and it's about half a mile away. And then you hear a loud boom. Sounds a little low for you. Everyone else, though, hears this massive bang,
Does it sound like it's
and
coming from the
sees a
direction
dust
of
cloud. Oh yeah, it sounds like it came from where the fork was.
All right, then I'm gonna start booking it and
And
dashing and everything to get back.
um, you turn around and you see this like dust cloud over everything as you make your way back. The rest of you guys are pelted with little bits of dirt and rock. Um, and as you approach Treon, you see the fork is because you're the now the closest one to it. It only takes you about a minute to get there with all due speed. Um, and you notice that this fork that everybody was so interested in is still there, as is the dirt around it for pretty much the entire width of the thing, but width of the path. But like the bush that was right there is not is not there anymore. And some of the path before and after it looks like it's been damaged, some sort of removal of material. Um, Everyone else who's reasonably close is still kind of can't see because of the way the dirt is and the winds are blowing the dust towards you guys. Um, like,
All right. Who thought it'd be a good idea to try and blow? Axel, did you try to blow it up?
Tim's already pointing at Adam.
At
Jasper's
who?
probably just like,
of course, yeah, it's deafening. Uh, I tried to warn you guys, but no. uh,
What's that one phrase you always tell me? Axel, Pikachu knows best. Still don't know what the fuck
Yes.
that is, but whatever.
It's a fucking electric mouse from where I'm from. They don't taste good. They're a little tingly.
Spicy.
But
Well, I
anyways,
went down the right hand path, and there's a massive fucking spoon.
do you think it might be some sort of bullshit art exhibit?
If it is, and we come across the Condiment King, I'm beating his ass for this bullshit.
Avril.
Yeah.
Is there anything in the magical accoutrement bag that could determine that why this is still standing?
Wait,
That what
you
is still
survived
standing?
the blow up?
Yeah.
What about the dirt around it?
The dirt around it for a good 10 foot in each direction looks fine.
I was gonna say it's like the Malaya
I
on Easter
mean,
Island.
it's now
just keeps going down.
smooth. It's now smooth, but otherwise it's fine. The bushes that were right behind it, or a little bit behind it, once the forks of the road fork, um, the bushes. The first bush is just obliterated. The other one's kind of singed a little bit, but Tim, go ahead and give me a nature check.
Nature. Interesting. Don't do too many of those.
Yeah.
That's not a very good roll for me.
I do have a request, Peter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my hand on it, like on the actual like fork, I guess like the handle part of it, and
Yep.
see if I feel hungry.
7.
7. No, you don't feel hungry. You feel the warmth of the sun on the fork, and otherwise it feels like cold steel.
This is fucking
So,
weird.
with your
Though.
nature check, you notice that the bush behind it is starting to regrow already, and it's only been about a minute.
Guys, plants don't grow that fast, right?
I'm not a herpetologist. I don't fucking know.
I mean, it's pretty sunny. They've got lots of energy, right?
Mm.
Tim just pulls out one of his regular daggers and, like, within that 10-foot radius, just kind of scrapes against the dirt to see if he can, like, just make a light line in there. See if I can damage the dirt at all.
Nothing. Doesn't seem affected by it.
And then I go outside of the radius and do the same thing.
Seems like really soft dirt, and you just go right into it like it's not there.
Yeah, there's something going on here. I don't think we'll be able to do anything with it, though, at this rate.
Treyon, you said there was a giant spoon down the right path, correct?
Boy.
Okay. And I'm going to say we take the left path, just because I don't want to keep following giant silverware and then wind up getting eaten by a giant.
Hey, that seems prudent.
I don't blame you.
So, does everybody get back in the cart, or you just take the cart and everybody walks? What you doing?
I get ahead. I start jumping ahead. Get a head start the scout.
All right. So you get about a half a mile down the road, and you see that same spoon that you saw from before.
Fuck.
And you look to the other side of the spoon because it's just kind of there, and you see your footprints like stop, look at the spoon, and then you see them how they like turned and like you ran. You like there's that push off pile of dirt that's over there. Like, yeah, it's still pretty much the same fucking spawn.
All right, this is fucked.
Okay, so let me get this straight. We've seen a fork, we've seen a spoon. Where the fuck's the knife?
Don't forget about.
That's
sporks.
what I was actually.
There could be a spork.
That's what I was actually expecting on the left-hand path.
See, I'm thinking this is some sort of art exhibit. This has got to be some that people. This isn't natural. Obviously, people don't put up this craziness for no fucking reason. Look what they put in Chicago. It was a big goddamn bean, and nobody understands that thing.
What's Chicago?
You guys, I gotta explain things to you guys better. Sorry, it's,
Ace told me I still don't fucking understand.
yeah, it's a really big city on the lake.
Oh, Chicago.
No, you've probably never been there. It's a couple million miles away. It's a 16 light year journey. So good luck with that. Anyways,
Is there any room to go around?
Avril, do you have any magical accoutrements that can figure out if there's anything funky going on with these?
I can use my keen eye to divine if there's any like magical properties, but other than that,
Take a look at it. See if you see anything that we've missed before.
all right, I'll use that property then. So I get to know if it has any magic properties and how it might be, how they might be triggered if they are, as well as a fair estimation of its market price.
So you see that there's some sort of evocation around it. You're not really sure what it was, and it seems to be fading very rapidly as you looked at it. Um, you do see there's an enchantment about a 10-foot radius around this thing, and the dollar price of it. It's like it comes up to like $3.50. It says it's like it's just a big fucking fork or spoon.
Let's see this. So there's like a magic circle around it.
Yes, an enchanted circle.
Is there a way to activate the magic, or
Does it tell? Is that part of the thing? It tells you that.
yeah, any magic properties the item has, how they might be used or activated, as well as a fair estimation of market price.
Right. So the enchantment's running, but what you understand is that as somebody approaches it or scans it or any way, shape, or form interacts with it, an evocation comes around saying that it's pops up around it to protect it from all physical, from all damages.
All right, so I'll relay that to the group, saying that like these pieces of giant silverware are seemingly invulnerable because of some magic property that I can't quite define the source of, but any attempt to like break it, possibly remove it, seemed to be in vain.
Well, no kidding. I wish I would have known that 10 minutes ago.
You didn't ask 10 minutes
Did
ago.
you do something stupid, Tim?
Yeah, my hand feels like I hit a baseball wrong. And
Remember, I
apparently
wasn't there
everybody
for
else
that.
Here's my sword now.
Yep.
Isn't that
Wait,
right?
Well, this
Sword?
is for now. Everybody else heard your sword until you sheathed it.
And Tim pulls it out. Hey, you still there?
Yeah, sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to the sword.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm still here.
You all hear that?
It's his normal voice again now. Uh, but only you hear that. Nobody else does.
You sound. Do y'all hear it?
Hear what?
What happened?
Hear
You
what?
sounded
Yeah.
weird earlier, and everybody heard you earlier. What's going on?
All I hear is a ringing.
It's like, uh,
He
I'm a lot
used the
older than
axle
you
special
think I am.
on the. He used the axle special on the fork, didn't he?
Yeah, it didn't work.
What did the sword
So,
say? I
so
couldn't hear
Tim,
you over
your
Steven.
sword,
Yeah.
your sword says, "I'm a lot older than you think I am," and sometimes I'm not able to hold concentration on this voice.
You don't have to concentrate on a voice. A voice isn't going to make me change my opinion of you.
Oh no, it's not for you. It's for me. I like to sound nicer.
Okay. What do I need to do to fix this dent? I feel bad. Have you dealt with this before?
Yeah, a couple of times. It's not easy, but it can be fixed.
Do I need to get you
It'll
undone?
fix itself over time. Well, let me explain. It'll fix itself over time, but I don't think you got 1,000 years to wait,
No.
let alone 100. So that's not going to help. Um, you can try feeding me, which would mean we need to go harvest some undead, and I don't know where there's going to be any of those nearby at the moment. Um, that will work. Or we could try reforging. That does work. It hurts like hell because it's really hot.
You won't get mad at me,
But
will you?
you bring me over. Well, I would have to volunteer for it. But basically, we would need to go find a proper smith that could get the fire pretty damn hot and reforge the blade. And then shouldn't be too long, but it's going to suck all right.
Tim just looks at everybody. We either need to find an undead job, or we need to find a really good smith.
If we keep down this trail, assuming it's the right trail, I think we'll pass through where we found all the vampiric mist last time.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there is one other option, and I'm not a big fan of this one. We can harvest live people, make them dead.
No, Tim's experiencing that.
No. I made the mistake.
No. So none of you guys hear this. Only Tim hears the sword talking
Oh, okay.
right now.
No.
Sorry.
I already feel bad enough about yesterday. I can't do that again. In future, chairs,
Well.
not daggers, at a bar.
That was an interesting fight, I tell you what. All right.
And I didn't know you had a forehead.
Are you just like token pixie sticks, dude?
Do what? Yeah.
You're just like bottoming up all these pixie sticks.
Just 3.
Dude, do what we did back in school,
No,
man.
I'm not
Snort it.
snorting one. I never did that.
Why
You're
don't you
dumbass.
just have like a whole ass tablespoon of sugar and call it good?
Oh, I am. I just had my tablespoon of sugar. I'm good.
Uh, all right.
And now I'm gonna have my cheesy poofs.
Well, ooh. Okay. You guys have been stopped for a couple of minutes. Avril did his thing, relayed what he did about the value of it, and there's some sort of enchantment that's protecting it. Um, some magical shit that's keeping things from going sideways with these things. Um, and that they're basically worthless.
Can we go ahead? Can we? First off, is there enough room on either side of the spoon to drive the cart around?
Yeah, I mean, you just go off the road and turn back on.
I feel like this is asking for trouble, but what if we just go off the road just a smidge and go around it?
Jasper, you're the driver.
I'm tired of the giant silverware. How about we go around?
Tell you what, I'll hop out of the cart so we don't get stuck too much.
I'll walk too.
Well, so you guys, now everybody's on foot except for Jasper and Avril. You guys push the cart through. It doesn't have much problems on the off the road, um, but you guys go another about half a mile or so, and you see the road re-merge up ahead, and you see the glint of a metallic object. Seems very tall.
Should I show you another one?
As you approach and get close enough to it, you can clearly see that this is indeed a 12-foot tall knife of similar design to the spoon and fork. But the road has re-merged together.
Are we talking like butter knife, steak knife?
Butter
That's
knife.
not a knife.
This is a knife. Yeah, it's just a big fucking knife.
You said the roads merged back together and the knife's sitting right there. Is it in the middle of the road just like the
Yeah.
spoons were?
Yep, just exactly how the fork was. It split at the fork and went around. The spoon was kind of the middle, and then remerged back at the knife.
Let's drive around the knife.
You don't have any. You come back around and turn back on the road and see that the knife is now behind you, and you're back on the road again. You're on the road
Knife to
before,
see
but
you. I'll see you next forking time around.
Where put that utensil there?
otherwise, the rest of the day doesn't seem to have any other issues. What?
What was that, bud, man?
Whoever put those utensils there, they have good manners. They came in the right order.
Fuck me, you're right. I didn't even think of that.
Does it mean we're gonna see a plate next?
I feel like we
No,
should have saw the
it's a
plate between the fork and the spoon.
No, next we're gonna see a flying salsa.
Huh.
Well, next you actually see a proper fork in the road, and there's a signpost. It says one points to the left. It says Borsky Bridge. The other one points to the right. It says Troll Claws, and below both of them say Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Borskier Bridge is where we pass the windmill and all the vampiric mists, right?
Yep.
If your sword's hungry, Tim, I think we should go the Borskier route.
All right. Tim touches his sword, goes, "Are you okay with that?"
Yeah, it'll work. You guys are driving. I'm just here for the ride. So you guys are going left?
Goddamn, Brandon! Now I want to go get my cheesy puffs.
Well, I gotta eat what I can. Katie loves cheesy poofs.
I'd look over at Tim. Can your sword eat trolls?
No, but my fist can.
It's like you hear from your sword. It's like I'll eat anything at this point.
They heal
The
really
sword.
fast, right?
My sword is hungry. Remember what happened last time? It was really hungry and I didn't feed it.
I don't remember.
Y'all woke me up in the middle of the night and I was changed and in the middle of the living room.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm remembering. Didn't you
I
accidentally
need some more
kill
water. I'll be right
Bedonia?
back.
No, that was with Brovos. He hit me too much.
Okay.
From what you told me, I woke up in the middle of the night and was a full-on werebear and was roaming the halls and attacked the barkeeper.
Oh, yeah. Leaf.
Did we ever see that barkeeper again?
I don't think so.
Oh, crap. Where are your cheesy poofs, Steven? Ah, crap, I can't see your stuff.
Frozen.
He's frozen. Though he does look blurry deep in thought. Oh, there he goes.
Oh, we lost Steven.
Yeah, he lost connection or something. He froze really bad. Is that a tiny bottle
okay.
of booze? I can't
Oh.
tell what it is. It's too blurry. Oh, it's a
Stick and meat format.
Oh, there he is. All right. Tim.
I don't know what that. I mean, my wrist is being shit lately. I don't know what's going on.
Did you get your cheesy poofs? Nice.
I got them probably right about the time that I guess the connection cut out.
All right. So you progress past the actual fork in the road, and head down towards Borskier Bridge. And you get several miles past the fork, and then sunset starts arriving. And So, but there's nothing around here really. Looks like it's pretty flat rolling hills and some. That's about it. What What do you guys want to do?
The sun setting.
Probably another 2 days before you get to Subar, which is just past Borskier.
And how much further to Baldur's Gate?
From there, probably another 3 days. So if
am
you
I clear
went
of the
from
town and
the
able to
from
drop?
Dragon's Spear,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so from Dragon Spear to Baldur's Gate, if you go through the Troll Calls, is 4 days. If you go around, it's 6.
Taking the long way to avoid trolls, but we'll pass through a lot of the
Yeah.
fields of the dead.
Yes. When you Tim, when you hear the Fields of the Dead, um, your sword's like, whoa, I've heard of that. There's oftentimes plenty of undead that roam, ghouls, gas, ghosts that roam around.
Does Jasper notice his sword like start dripping?
Drooling
Not like
bubbles.
that. But it's coming up to evening, and you still got another 2 days of travel before you get to Subar, and Subar is about a half a day, 3/4 day to Borskier.
Make camp.
Mm.
Yeah. What food supplies do we have? I'll see what I can whip up for us tonight.
I'll probably do like a 200-foot circle, or 200-foot diameter, like sweep all the way around the camp. So like, if something's lying there waiting, like I'll kind of like ambush it
Well,
so
did,
that it doesn't ambush us.
Tim being clear to drop his form yet?
Yeah, you're clearing clean outside of Dragon Spear.
Okay.
I roll an 18 for survival. Can I find any like pheasant or field grouse or some kind of bird? No offense, Avriel.
Still gonna judge you.
Um, there's a couple of small furry woodland creatures that you're able to spot in the area. Um, you do notice that as Tryon does his loop around everything, a couple of birds jump up and start flying away, and
Would I see or hear these birds?
Would
yeah,
he
hold on.
see or hear the whack
Yeah.
as I hit it with my sling?
I was about to say I'd toss a dart or two as well.
What'd you get?
Me
No,
30.
Brand- Oh, I got a 23. Oh, you got a gun.
Is there gonna be anything left of it to eat?
My dart's in
Jesus.
that one, so I'll remove a dart from my inventory right now.
Oh, God, are you gonna hit me with that dart?
You
Brandon?
missed.
I rolled a nat 1 on the dart.
You throw it and it goes somewhere and it misses everything. You saw it land in the grass that direction.
I'm just gonna buy dart. I'll get another one later.
Darts aren't expensive. You hear a bang, and you see one of the animals just stop moving and drop. The 23 does hit.
As Jasper's got a sling, he's like, oh.
as you fling your rock, you beam the other one. Go ahead, and roll damage.
3 points of damage.
Well, wait. What's your plus? What's your plus on your damage?
It's a +2.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
It's a 3 points of damage. It's a 1d4. I rolled a 1.
That's not enough. Oh, jeez. Well, you only needed 3 points of damage, anyways. Like I have a +8, so kind of awful. It's 2d10 plus 8. Like,
Feathers.
but they only have 3 hit points. So yeah, poof. So you beam one, and it kind of takes a careening flight and lands on the ground, close to where the other one did. Um, but my shot, and you see, scares a bunch of other things, and you see a deer come jumping over and uh, running towards Averill, who's
How far away is it?
in the area. It's moving pretty quick. It's about 100 yards off.
Can I intercept it?
You can certainly try. Like,
Steven, you'll appreciate the gift I just.
I'm gonna try.
We watched it many times in college.
So
It's not working.
Yes.
Black screen.
I got a dirty 20 for my short bow. That was with disadvantage since it's long range.
okay.
Yeah, it's a black screen, Brandon.
It'd be 8 points of piercing.
All right, you get it, and you see it stumbled and hit the ground, but then it got back up and started running some more. Treyon, you're chasing after it.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I only have the fancy arrows, so it'd be 8 points of psychic.
Oh, now it's running erratically.
There you go. I sent you a YouTube link.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check to chase this thing down.
Oh yeah, Randy Johnson. Yeah. Athletics for me.
Yeah. Or,
What is
Yeah.
that? 19.
No.
all right, it's injured, so you're able to run up and catch it, and you catch up to it. Roll damage
I
for
was
your
gonna take.
claws.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna take my claws and just slash its throat.
It's already injured and taken 8 points of damage. So
Well, it's gonna take another 8 points of magical slashing and 2 points of cold damage.
yeah, it's good. It's down. So as you run up to it, you get your claws around on it and get at it, and it just goes down. You crush it with your weight. All right. So, oh wow, we're gonna eat good tonight, boys. Let me finish setting up, and Jasper, you got any other stuff that we can use, seasonings or whatnot?
I do indeed. Let me see.
Aha! All right, what do we have left in the cart? Because I don't think there was much left. We didn't
Paprika.
resupply at the last town because we ran. But I did manage to steal a bag of flour. Well, I left money for it.
Okay.
So we do
Jasper
have
hand you.
50-pound bag of flour.
Jasper hands you his pouch of spices. I've got rosemary, thyme, oregano, basil, coriander, cumin, and sage.
Very nice. Treyon, do you know how to field dress the animal? Steven, do you know how to field dress a deer? I don't.
Honestly, no. I've never been in a situation where me personally I feel dressed as a deer. I've done it with a rabbit, but
That's
not a
different.
deer. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would
Okay.
imagine the concept is kind of similar, but obviously on a much bigger scale.
Would Treyon have done so at some point in time in the past?
I would imagine so, considering he's a bounty hunter, and also uh, he lived in not like mud huts, but like a really small community with other
Okay.
Leonins. And they
Uh,
didn't. It's not like they had money to go out and go buy, go out to
right.
the Taco Bell and go pick up dinner or anything like that.
Right. Avril, do you have any skills that could clean a deer?
Currently looking.
What would the skills entail?
I don't
Well,
think
or any history that would say, yeah, I know how to clean a deer.
I mean, I don't think it would be impossible. Like, since coming from a noble background, I imagine that like maybe I participated in a hunt before. Um, but I can't say that would definitely be the case.
Tim,
My only thought is maybe if before I found my little changeling group, maybe I was living on my own for a little bit and was using lycanthropy to hunt and all that.
mm,
I would say
maybe.
I've probably got the better
Yeah, I would
option
say
for
it would
that.
be yeah.
Jasper, you spent years in the woods. Would you have cleaned a deer?
Yeah, I rolled a 12 for survival. I don't know if that's high enough.
Well, I'm not really worried about that for this. We're like, all right, so we have two birds and a deer. Let's get a fire going. You two guys work together and clean the animals. You're so give me each for each animal. For the two small animals, one nature check each, and for the big animal, two nature checks, one and one, or um, advantage or double for the other. Not advantage.
Who is it going to be? Treon and Jasper.
Yeah, Treyon and Jasper.
I got a feeling your nature's probably better than mine.
My nature's not good either.
Yeah, well, come over here and help me out. I could use somebody to help make biscuits.
Oh, I
Oh,
can
and
What
hear
was
Tim,
the
I know you have that water tank.
What do you need? How much you need?
I need about a gallon of water.
Oh yeah,
Well,
plus that. Easy.
for now, I need a gallon of water, and then they'll need a bunch of water to clean that. And here, take this, and you see, I pull out this flat. It looks like a little flat cardboard piece. It's about a half an inch thick. It says, "You'll need this to clean up that." And just when you set it down, step away really quickly.
What is that? What is that?
You'll see in a second. Just set it down over there. Make sure you're not close by.
what could go wrong? What was the nature check for?
To disassemble the animal and prepare it.
Okay, I got a 19.
All right.
He's got it.
That no. So one for each bird, for
Ah,
whoever's doing the birds, and one from each of you, or two from one of you, whoever's doing the deer. So that's either one bird or half a
okay.
deer.
I'm gonna say, can we do an 18 for both birds? Because I'm assuming it'll be the same process. And then that's a 21
Yeah.
for the deer. Not 20, thank you.
All right.
Yeah. No, he's got it. He's got it. I'm not even fighting that one.
That's not advantage. This is combined.
Oh,
Oh,
So,
okay. Then 17.
all right, that's perfect. Um, with you guys' experience and whatnot, the DC was significantly lower than if anybody else had done it. So you guys are able to disassemble the thing, and you hear this, and behind you is a 3 by 6 pool that's about a foot and a half deep that pops up. Um, so it's like, it's open, perfect. Tim, fill that with water so they can wash.
It's just like, wait a minute, what? You handed me this. Now it's that.
You're breaking the poor man.
Jasper look over and probably notice Tim filling with water and just yell, "That's not your bathtub, is it, Axel?"
Tim's going
No. I use it just for cleaning things.
Just geyser until it's full.
Yeah. Um. So, Avril, go ahead and give me a either survival or performance to make biscuits.
Is the bear
How
still
was
and
your
the donkey still
performance?
around?
What?
What about the bear?
Are the bear and the donkey still like just chilling? All right, Tim's gonna ask for a bowl to give.
Plenty
to
of
each
food
of
for the
them with
donkey. It's
water.
all kinds of grass.
Yeah, Tim's gonna give them each like a bowl of water
I got a 15.
or something.
Okay, that's good enough. Um, so you're able to make a decent amount of biscuits. I was like, perfect. I was thinking like making uh, whatever the hell, fucking animal, chicken, bird thingy, dumpling soup, and then I was gonna roast off the deer and smoke some of it so we have some like deer jerky for the ride tomorrow. So that's all. That's good. Anyway. So I make a soup basically with the two chickens or two birds, not chickens, pheasants, grouse, whatever. Um, like chicken and dumpling soup.
I rolled a 21 for trying to find like wild garlic or some kind of other thing to toss in it that's not animal.
I'll say you find some wild onions and wild garlic. Uh, you find some uh, wild ginger too. Oh, this is perfect. We use some of the ginger and give me the garlic and onion stalks. We'll put it in the cavity of the thing. We'll neaten that up and get that roasting, and that'll be good and perfect. Yeah, you guys clean it up pretty nicely. Um, and like, ooh, hold on. Let me see. Do I have the tools for tanning? I do. Sweet. So I'm gonna pull out one of my kits, and after we eat and have dinner, which is quite delightful. I'm gonna start working on processing
Deer
the
skin.
deer hide because you guys rolled great. Processing the deer hide and start tanning that. Um, Basically, cover it with chemicals and smoke. So, but otherwise, another day goes by successfully without any problems. Yeah, you've made it. You've about 2 more days till uh, you get to Subar. Uh, just under, just about a day and a half until you get to Borskier. So from experience, it's somewhere in between here and there is where you're expecting to find some spooky bullshit. But so it says, I'll take first watch because I got to keep an eye on this thing while it's tanning until the fire dies down. Who wants to take second watch?
I'll take second.
All right, and who's got third? Perfect. Oh, Jasper Rose's hand first. All right,
Those monk-like reflexes.
right? 20, yeah. Oh, you guys settle in for the night and get comfortable and sleep. Uh, and I just sit back, relax, and keep an eye on the thing. Um, I look up at the stars. Uh, it's real nice out here. You know, so clutch shift, side note, got a chance to do that the other night. Look up at the stars out here. It is so nice without the light pollution.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You see some shit that you don't see in town. Um, um, just look up and like constellations. Uh, hmm, how interesting. Shooting star. It's just a meteor, whatever. But goes uneventful. Tim,
Mm-hmm.
I come over and wake up. Hey, Tim, it's your turn, sir.
All right.
But I'm going to stay up with you for a little bit. And so you were asking me earlier about my family and my wife, most specifically, and we were kind of curious about that, if I remember.
Well, just like to know who we're traveling with.
I respect that. I know a lot about you because I mean, we've kind of been keeping tabs on you for the last couple of weeks before we left. Well, I mean, we were hired for a job, so
Well, like you said, I'm not exactly private about myself anymore, am I?
no. But yeah, my wife is a half space elf, half space tiefling, if you will. Yeah,
Yeah. I forget you're from
yeah, she's got
there.
the horns and stuff like that, and yeah, the elven. Yeah, there's a lot of surprisingly a lot of very similar peoples up there. Um, really interesting, kind of strange, honestly. How curiously diverse it was. This is actually my second wife. My first wife was a plasmoid, and well, let's just say she got on the wrong side of a reactor. You don't know
Sorry to
what a
hear that.
reactor is.
Sorry
Hold on
for
a
your
second.
loss.
Yeah, uh, yeah. You guys have something similar here, gelatinous cubes, um, but just imagine that as person shaped.
Sorry, I know of a comic recently that. Sorry.
Yeah, the one with the skull.
Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, my first wife died in a tragic accident, but she did manage to save uh, oh the entire colony that we were on.
That's
But
good.
yeah, I mean, pays to be an engineer, doesn't it? Uh, but yeah, so I
Engineer.
mean, I have a lot of
Like a train?
uh, you, uh, no, no, not a train engineer. Although Pete would love to do that. No, no. If it's mechanical or electrical or uses power or some energies or magical, even, I'm the guy that try and fix it and make it keep working.
Yeah, I think I figured that out. I mean, thing to tub.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's something I put together. But hey, you know, I got a lot of crap on me. But like I figured out how to make micro fucking what are those things called?
Machines.
Capsules?
Bruise.
No. I'm drawing
Were
a
you
blank.
Bulma?
Give me a second. Oh, it's a infusion thing. Give me a second. What the hell is this? There it is. I figured out how to make micro holding bags of holding. I think you guys call them, and I'm able to store quite a bit of stuff in these things, but they're not super big, and
So it's like a bag of holding.
that's where I'm. Well, I figured out how to make things fold in on themselves using these things, and that's what that is. Is
Oh, like a portable
basically
hole.
something like that, but it you pop it up and it pops open into whatever it is, but then you flatten it back down and it takes up so much less space because all of that space is in a different dimension.
That's cool. Yeah, so it's like a portable hole.
Yeah, and so sort of, but for each individual item.
So that's a portable tub.
Yeah, and it folds flat like a little piece of cardboard or wood or whatnot.
That's cool. Wait, what's cardboard?
Yeah, like wood, but made out of paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As you see, it's super light too because all of that weight's also in another dimension. It is a little finicky. I'm still working on getting this one to work right. It likes to pop up quickly.
That's why you told me to move fast. Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah. Because sometimes it'll pop up and it'll just shove you out of the way, um, which, as you clearly see, there's a lot of me, and it just pushed my happy ass out the way.
So
But
this can't be.
yeah,
all
I can
you
make a
want
lot
to
of things.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I can make a lot of neat things, but no, I just wanted to say, hey, I got you. I know you've been through some weird shit. I've been through some weirder shit. Uh,
Well, there's going to be more stuff.
on my honor. Oh, absolutely.
Just
On
glad
my
you're not
honor, we'll
hunting
make
me,
sure that you
especially
get.
Creon over there.
He's not hunting you either.
No, I'm saying I'm glad.
We're gonna
you're not.
protect you. We're gonna protect you. Uh, and like I said, on my honor, you have my word that I will try my damnedest to make sure that you survive all of this.
I appreciate that.
So, you seem like a nice guy. You seem like you have an interesting path and story ahead of you. And it'd be a shame to rob that early.
Yeah, I'm working on that.
Anyways, but yeah, if you ever need me to make you something, you let me know. Uh, if it's mechanical, I can figure it out. If it's magical, it's not my strong suit. I mean, I know a lot of magicy bits.
When you feel like let me try it, I wouldn't mind a stick of dynamite. That'd be pretty cool. That was pretty fun. I'm not asking for it now.
Not a problem.
I know some point in the future.
Yeah.
Just let me light it and throw it.
We can.
Firecracker size.
they do an absolute ton of damage. It's very risky to use in enclosed areas. Be very deafening. Uh, I can make them.
Oh, I just
I
had a
mean,
thought. So I have this ring
what?
that does fireworks. It doesn't really do no
Okay.
damage. You know, light some stuff on fire as well. Could you make it to where it actually do some damage?
Is it a magic ring?
Yeah, and he hands it over to him.
Take a look at it.
Got this for my sister.
Looks like I'm going to cast Identify on it because I think I actually have that. Yeah, there it is. I'm like, okay. This
That's
is
good
a
for fun,
ring
but
of pyrotechnics.
it's good for, distractions, to piss somebody off or just to set something on fire.
Um, I might be able to do something, but it'll end up making it a physical thing. Uh, I can try to modify it. I can't guarantee it'll work, but I can try to modify it. I mean, it is a magic ring at this point. Um, hmm.
Maybe something you could add
I
to
can
it.
try to modify it, but yeah, basically, if you punch somebody, um, you could basically probably only work once uh, until it had a chance to recharge. But if you punch somebody, you may be able to do what your paladin friend over here do and smite them.
That could be fun. Let's go with
But
that.
you
You
have to
hold on
punch
to
them.
that for a little bit. I don't use it too often. Mainly just when
All
I'm
right,
being
it
dumb,
might take me a
and
few weeks to get
the
it. So
dumb's been covered for about a couple weeks.
yeah, it takes me I can try. I can't guarantee anything. It'll take a week or two, but I can try something.
That's fine. I can live without it for a little bit.
All right.
You go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on everybody.
All right.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I missed it
one more
earlier.
thing.
Who's on next watch after me?
Well, that's Jasper.
Okay.
One more thing. I did notice that the wind coming up from the shore earlier, or well, coming from the direction, point in the direction, coming from the sea, it seemed to be bringing a bit of saltiness with it. Um I got a sneaky suspicion we might be having a storm come through,
All right.
but I'm not sure.
If it's looking bad, I'll let y'all know.
Uh, well, you have yourself a good night. I go and set up and uh, go ahead and roll a perception, please.
Yep.
This is just to look around and observe.
Just my eyeballs.
If you want to use your ears, you can do that as a separate one.
Okay. Perception is going to be an 11 if I use my ears. Just a straight second roll, or do I still have the advantage on the ears?
So if you're using your ears, it would be advantage.
Okay.
So this would be two perception checks.
Okay.
One to look and one to see.
Come on, get in there.
Hey, I think I'm gonna back out. It's final season. I don't need more sleep debt, so yeah.
Oh, it's finals right now? Oh,
Yeah.
dude. Go.
Yeah, go get some sleep, Aiden.
Yeah.
Your mom will kill me.
So I'm just gonna basically I'm gonna wrap it up right now. So once we get to the morning, I'm gonna wrap it up, and that's where we'll kick off for next week.
All right, it was going to be a 21 for the ears.
I'm gonna head back to my dorm, so I'll see you.
See you, Aiden.
All right, have a good night,
Take
Aiden.
it easy.
Yep.
Good night, boss.
I mean, it is midnight.
Yeah.
21. What's your ears? looking around, you see the stars and stuff like that. You don't see any clouds where he pointed at, um, but you do hear the wind kind of change a little bit. Um, it sounds more windy. You know, you kind of notice that it sounds like that. You do hear some small furry woodland creatures in and around the area. Nothing bigger than maybe a bunny rabbit. Uh, but otherwise, there doesn't appear to be anything in coming through.
All right.
You wake up Jasper.
Yep. I go get Jasper next. Let him know what Axel told me about the storms to keep an eye out, and let him know I did hear the winds change.
Oh, okay. Thank you,
I'm
Tim.
waking him up by seeing if I can grab one of his bottles of whiskey and wafting it under his nose.
Give me a sleight of hand.
All right.
Jasper,
Either
what's
way,
your
he'll wake up.
passive?
He'll either detect me grabbing a bottle, or
15.
Right.
wait, hold on. Let me see my modifier. That's gonna be a 25.
You catch one of his bottles or flasks.
I unscrew the cap and just waft it under his nose.
That wakes you up because you weren't expecting alcohol. Although it feels kind of like a nice dream.
See, Tim, I thought you weren't supposed to be drinking.
I'm not drinking. I figured that'd be the nicest way to wake you up.
Did you take your night medicine?
I did not. Thank you. I'll take that right now. I open up Wednesday and take up.
Good. Give me mine.
Hey, was it a nice way to wake up?
I suppose. Beats Brovos.
All right. Yeah, the wind is definitely changing. Axel told me that there might be a storm coming. Keep an eye out.
It's night, Tim. I'll
Keep an
look
ear
for
out.
less stars in the sky.
Yeah.
Tim goes to sleep. Jasper, go ahead and roll me a perception, please.
Aha. That is a 23.
All right. So you look around. I mean, they're nice rolling hills. You see the sky, and you look towards the direction where Tim said Axel said it was coming from, and you start to see the very vestiges of uh, clouds coming in. So
Hope there aren't any more tornadoes.
but it doesn't look like it's moving all that fast. But it definitely looks like the think it's coming in this general direction. But otherwise, it's rather uneventful. I mean, you see a I just looked at the message you sent me.
Which one? User interface?
The guy at the truck.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen shit like that out here. Crazy. But not with a truck. It's something else. Usually. So, otherwise, it's rather uneventful. I mean, you see small furry woodland creatures in and around the grass. They seem uninterested in you guys, but otherwise, no other passerbys seem to come by the road. But the dawn arrives, and it's The clouds still seem a ways off, but you can definitely see them coming. So what are you doing there, Jasper?
Honestly, probably playing tic-tac-toe in the dirt with Ursa.
Is she winning or he winning?
Most likely.
I'll say that your bear is better at gaming than you are.
That's fair. I mean,
But
Tim didn't hand him a
otherwise, that
bottle of
brings us to
medicine.
the that brings us to the dawn.
Long rest.
And Jasper is awake, and he's the only one who's awake at the moment. And I think we're going to stop here for the night, and we'll pick up next week. And I'll say good fight, good night, and I'll see you guys next week.
Hey, Tim didn't kill anybody.
Yet. Oh, I mean, he severely injured his sword.
Damn, he was like, all right, I'm getting out of here before this shit gets bad.